All right, I'm on hole number 4 of the 2020 Winter Major. I'm in the opening round in the rookie division. And my 77 account. This is my main rookie account. I played my practice account. I will probably get up tomorrow and play my practice or my low level account, my 99 account. So on this hole, I'm taking a grizzly, a turkey, and I'm doing a 30% wind adjustment. I know. Let's make sure one of these holes. It might be hole number 4. I'm gonna scratch it off. One of my teammates sent me something, and he's says try to do min club a minimum. And let me do the math here. Min club adjustment with a grizzly with plus 15 win, and I'm doing a max adjustment with 30% win. And so that like where that puts me, that's like wait. I keep hitting. So I think the wind here is going in this direction. Excuse me, this direction. If I can draw an arrow today. And I'm getting pushed off. I've hit greats to the left here and ended up in the cup. And I'm trying to bring it around so that I'm at it. I'm going to do, let me try my shot once and then I'm going to go and then on the back so I can see where this is at and then I can work the math in my head because I can't envision it. Hold on. I'm going to bring a grizzly. And then I'll try bring a grizzly. What I feel like is the grizzly's letting me down. I almost need to use I almost need to go back to my Saturn. I have so much confidence in my Saturn's numbers and how the Saturn can respond. And you can get a little bit closer on some shots. And bring in a turkey ball. So let me think here for a second. Hold on one second. All right, I wanted to go back and watch watch my practice round and watch both times through and see what the deal is. Because the first time through, I did a 10% wind adjustment. I hit it perfect. I ended up to the right. The next time through, I came through. I made a massive wind adjustment. I hit it off to the right, and I was just barely off to the right. So I'm gonna try my numbers one more time. And if I hit a perfect here and it doesn't go in the hole, then I'm gonna use Kyle's numbers. Although when I use Kyle's numbers, I'm doing less of an adjustment, and so I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. So I'm bringing a turkey ball. I'm bringing a grizzly. I'm sure I got a grizzly in some bag because I have multiple bags in this count. I'm going to do a 30% wind adjustment here at max club. The whole goal is to hit this perfect so that I can see where this adjustment puts me so that I can compare it to other perfects and see if it's moving me in the right, if I'm on the right track or if I've overpulled, underpulled, or what the deal is. But I'm going to make a swing. I'm either knocking it out of the park or this is a hero zero deal. I'm going to put my white ring right on the transition between the sand and the rough, or excuse me, the sand and the fairway. Using the Goliath. There's several of these holes that a Goliath would probably be helpful. You can push your red line forward a little bit, especially on hole number 8. If you're having any issues there, I've switched up on hole number 8 and I'm not using a Grizzly, I'm using a Saturn. It has a little bit less distance, but it has more backspin, so I don't have to move it quite as much. All right, Grizzly, there's max club. So I'm eking towards max. I'll be right off of the transition. And I'm going to dial that sucker to the cup. And I'm going to move it forward until I can get it up there. Hey, get on there. Right there. All right, 1.9. 10% would be 2 basically, so we're doing a 30%, so that's 6, so that's 2.5. 100% accurate club, 2.5 rings. Need to hit this perfect. Maybe. Maybe it's perfect. Maybe it's great. Perfect. That was a perfect. That was dead center perfect. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, in the hole. I was doing that 10% wind adjustment. I kept getting pushed off to the right. Like I said, I've hit the hole in one on this, and every time it's been with a grate to the left. So I changed it from 10% to 30% at the max adjustment, and there you go. So I like that shot. That's the one. Thanks, Kyle, but I think I got that one worked out. And the deal there is it's where you set it up. So with the numbers, if you're, it depends on where you're setting it up at here and how you're approaching it, because this fairway right here is sloping. And so depending on where you're hitting on this slope, it's going to change up here. So this is one of those things that you have to find. My starting spot is with my white ring off of this transition. And I was actually probably half my white ring in the sand, but it gave me a starting spot so I could dial it in and then move it around until I was going right at the cup. So my start spot down here is pretty consistent. That's the shot that I'm taking right there. All right. That's what we were looking for. That was the goal. All right. That was hole number 4 of the 2020 Winter Major. Thanks for watching.